You are not more intelligent than the two chambers that passed this bill into law. You were not around when we passed this bill into law. You didn't even know anything about the bill. We were the one who conceived this. And we put them in writing for you to be able to implement, so at this city we meet the standard that is required. Above all, I see no reason, and it's inexplicable for any administrator to tell me who administers an agency like you, saying that you employ just about 200 people or so, after many years. It's enough to throw you out of the window. All of you should pack and go. You have performed woefully. If nobody can tell you what light and light, you have not done well. I'm telling you, you didn't do well. You didn't do well, Mr. Chairman. We should tell them they didn't do well. There are millions of graduates roaming the streets. You are not employing them. You are saying that you want people with first degree for a first class. Do all of us have to have first class to be here? I didn't have a first class, but I compete far better than people with first class. So you do not use first class certificate as a condition to employ people. Now you say all your people, the people you are bringing, that people of first class. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. There are great Nigerians who never made first class in the university. So you cannot tell me that will be your yardstick. Mr. Chairman, I think there's a need to give them a matching order. This document you have presented to us is rubbish, it's inexplicable, it's unacceptable. There's a lot of contradiction in your presentations. How do you explain it? FCT is next to Lagos. In terms of revenue base, it's next to Lagos. You are sitting here for how many years and you are performing woefully. You are talking of giving us what a local government will record for a year. And you think we want to celebrate you as senators here? There are former governors here. There are former administrators here. Whoever have appointed you should be told in a clear term that you have not done well. And it's against the Nigerian nation to keep people like you here. It's against our nation. We want this city to be good. That was why we passed this bill into law. That was why we established FIRS. But you have not met up the standard.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Because, and I totally agree with my colleagues, because I'm sure the chairman of FIRS know we've had issues on this for so many times. This is very, very, very disappointing. I've said this so many times. For FIRS to sit down, for Abuja IRS to sit down here and they say they are collecting 75 million, 80 billion a year as revenue, and you think that is something to gloat about. It's an embarrassment. It is an embarrassment. After 4 years, I was in Ogun State when we started at 700 million. We went to 7 billion a month revenue with the chairman of GRS. It is an embarrassment. I mean, 70 billion, and then last year was 70, this year 70, and you are saying half of it now, FIRS is the one that collected it for you. So what are you doing? So we sit down in the office and then we are waiting for FIRS to now collect for you, and then you now take your 2% and then your salaries get paid. And we talked about this last time. We sat down with you, we said, okay, whatever help we can help you, whatever you need people, we brought in whoever we can refer to assist you. If you don't have the capacity, just say you don't have the capacity. It's not everybody has the capacity to start a company. Basically what you are doing here, we've given you a vehicle to start a company and run it and generate revenue. And if you don't have it, just say you don't have it. Please, we can't be sitting down here and then Abuja, I mean, everything is the money that everybody, nothing is happening.
Well, I think I attended the earlier session. FCT-IRS and inland revenue, I think supposed to be even in the FCT, it's supposed to be even stronger than FIRS. But to be very honest, FCT revenue services is not visible. It's not visible. And for 4 years, you've been relying on FIRS. So why don't we take over the powers of FCT-IRS and give it to FIRS to continue so that they can do better? No, wait now. Wait. No, I'm telling you, because the performance is very poor. And we keep talking. Last year is the same thing. And we are saying the same thing again now. And they will say the country is poor. We're looking for money. And then those people that are imposed with the responsibility to do the needful are taking it for granted. Giving us stock, most of us here, some of us are chartered accountants here, financial experts. This is enough to indict FCT-IRS. This is enough to indict him. And in a decent society, as a boss, honestly, you will tender your resignation and go. We can't continue doing this thing. Every time we are talking, our country is going corruption, 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 and we are not trying to check what is causing that corruption. It's wrong. As a stakeholder and as a legislator, I have a stake, and I'm saying it. The performance of FCT-IRS is poor. And Mr. Chairman, we as a body, we must take a decision. We can't continue to be sitting here being fooled.